Please subscribe to my channel to help me grow. The first thing I noticed was the tremor in her voice. She leaned in so close I could smell her perfume, sweet with a sharp citrus bite, like something that stung and lingered. My heart kicked painfully against my ribs when she whispered, "Your wife is dating my husband." For a moment, the entire cafe went silent around me. The clinking cups, the hum of conversation, even the low music seemed to fall away. I stared at her, this stunning woman with trembling hands, glossy eyes, and a look that told me she had rehearsed those words 1,000 times before finally letting them escape. Confusion slammed into me first, then denial, then a rising, suffocating heat that burned beneath my skin. I swallowed hard. "What did you just say?" She exhaled shakily. "My husband and your wife. They have been seeing each other for months. I thought you deserved to know." Her words struck me like a physical blow. My breath left my chest. My wife. The woman I trusted with everything. The woman I defended when friends hinted she seemed distant. The woman I loved with something fierce and fully blind. I wanted to tell this stranger she was mistaken, that she had the wrong woman, that my wife would never. But the truth curled inside me like a slow-forming bruise. There had been signs, little things, late nights, lingering glances at her phone, sudden laughter at messages she never explained. I had chosen not to see them. My voice cracked. "Why are you telling me this?" Her fingers tightened around her cup. "Because I cannot do this alone anymore. And because I thought maybe together we could find the truth. Or whatever pieces are left of it. Together." The words settled uneasily between us. Heavy. Loaded. Strange. I blinked back burning tears and nodded. My chest felt like it was filled with broken glass. She introduced herself as Noor. Her beauty made my stomach knot in a jealous and irrational twist, though I knew she was not my enemy. She was suffering too. Her husband had betrayed her. My wife had betrayed me. We were the collateral damage. We agreed to talk somewhere more private. In her car, the silence pressed against us until I finally spoke. "What made you so sure it was my wife?" Noor unlocked her phone and handed it to me with shaking hands. Photos. Not explicit but intimate. My wife leaning too close to Noor's husband, smiling in a way she had not smiled at me in months. Her hand on his arm, his fingers brushing her back. My stomach turned. A raw ache twisted up my throat. I felt something inside me split open, and the pain that leaked out was sharp enough to steal my breath. I should have asked her. I should have confronted her earlier. I should have trusted my instincts instead of silencing them, because love makes fools out of the faithful. Noor was crying quietly beside me. I could hear the unevenness of her breaths. Her pain fed my own and mine fed hers. Two women trapped in the same nightmare. Eventually she whispered, "I followed him yesterday. That is how I saw her. That is how I saw them. Together." A cold shiver traced my spine. "Did they see you?" Noor shook her head. "But I heard them. Talking. Laughing. And when he touched her face I knew. Just knew." My throat burned. The image was too vivid. My wife's smiling lips. The warmth in her eyes when she looked at someone who was not me. "What do we do now?" I whispered. Noor stared ahead at the windshield, eyes hollow. "I do not want revenge. I want the truth. And I want to confront them together so they cannot lie to us separately." That part made sense. Logical. Honest. Yet inside me a storm of emotions raged. Rage. Fear. A tiny fractured hope that maybe my wife would explain everything and I would somehow be able to breathe again. We drove to the hotel Noor said they used. My pulse hammered as we walked toward the lobby. Every step felt unreal, as if I had stepped out of my body and was watching myself from above. Then the elevator doors slid open. And there they were. My wife. Noor's husband. Talking softly. Holding hands. Froze. Noor choked on a sob. They both jolted when they saw us. My wife's face drained of color. Her hand dropped from his as if burned. I stepped forward on numb legs. She opened her mouth. I raised my hand to silence her. "Do not lie to me. Not now. Not anymore. Tears spilled down her cheeks as she whispered my name with a desperate ache that twisted my insides. "I'm so sorry." Her words meant nothing. Apologies from a cheater felt like a bandage over a bullet wound. Noor's husband stepped back, guilt twisting his face. I saw cowardice where my wife apparently saw charm. Everything felt surreal except the pain. That was the only thing undeniably real. Noor wiped her tears and spoke with a strength I admired deeply. "We know. We both know. And this ends today." My wife reached for me, but I stepped away. That movement broke her. I saw it. Something shattered in her eyes. And something crystallized in mine. I realized I deserved more than excuses. More than half-truth. More than someone who loved me quietly while loving someone else loudly. I looked at her one last time. "I hope you find whatever you were searching for. But it is not me. Not anymore." She collapsed into tears. Noor stood beside me. Two women broken. Two women choosing to walk away. It was over.